After 3 days spending with the family in Gosford for the wedding, we headed back to Sydney to go to Johann and BJ again, which was on the train again back. And you can see how clean it is. It's such a pleasure to be able to go somewhere and know that there's no rubbish and papers, and so it was really clean, and all the signage is clear where we are, how long we're still going to be. So it was a real pleasure to get going on a train again. On our way back to Sydney. Good morning to the next day of our adventure in Australia. We caught the train again to go to Manly Beach. So we caught a train, and then we had to transfer to another train. And then wherever we went, Johanna and them parked their car, was the upside down house. And now, after Googling all the expectations of Australia, I saw there were so many of them. I really wanted to, but obviously in the time that we had with people, we couldn't just get to anyone. So when I saw the house, I thought, oh great, I can take a photo of it and see what it's like inside. But it was closed, so we couldn't go inside. So I just took a snapshot of me standing next to the upside down house. Must have been strange to build, or they built it the other way around and then just turned it upside down, but who knows. So that was the upside down house on our way to Manly Beach. I put the sign Manly there. We couldn't find it. It was so busy. There was a triathlon or a whatever athlon, bicycles and running and all of that kind of thing happening in Manly Beach. So it was really hectic there. So we couldn't really get to see the touristy places, even though we walked through the place. It was actually quite nice. Just to be, it felt like I was in Durban, that kind of feel of the holiday times that we used to be when I was younger. So it was really nice. Now I didn't get to the beach, which was a pity. I would love to have been to get on the beach, which we never did on any of the places we went to. Because we first had to phone to get the wheelchair out. It was what a palaver. So we just said, you know what, let's skip that. We'll get to a beach some other time when we're on our own. But anyway, we got to Manly Beach, which was great. You kind of get a glimpse of Manly Beach as you walk around on the side there. It reminded me of Margate, that kind of feel. Also a bit of Manly Beach. Clear. I mean, look how beautiful is that water. Crystal. I mean, the photo doesn't do it justice. It is magnificently that aquamarine green. You just want to go lay there. Here we are just taking a photo of the beach. You can see there's no waves because it's almost like in a cove, and it's very calm. You can't explain how clear and how clean that water is. It is crystal clear. That photo just does not do it justice. So here we're posing with our smiles and had a walk, and we're starting to get that itch for something to eat. We stopped off at lunch for fish and chips and something to drink. Yeah, you can see Bern. He's not a poser. He doesn't smile. It's like, smile, babes. And he gives me that, no. Steiner Hotel. And you go inside, and it's this massive bar, and people sitting and eating, and it's a really exciting environment to be in. And again, I know I've said it before, it felt like the old days when we used to go to Durban or to Margate or Scottsboro. The vibe is just so holiday kind of vibe. I loved it, absolutely loved it. After lunch, we took a walkabout, excuse me for the word, to Manly Cove. Now, there I could go into the sea, and Bern was sitting on the sideline, and I went to put my feet in the water. Oh my word, cold! You can see my expression. It is very cold, very, very cold. I was freezing. There were a few blue bottles laying around, but I didn't have to turn around them. It was cold. You can see my expression. But yeah, you know what? When you think of Australia, you think of heat. And then when you go into the water, the two don't click. And it's like a shock to the system when you feel that water. It is really cold. Well, after a day at Manly, we headed back to Johan and Bianca's house for a lovely snack. I love these little itsy bitsy pieces that you can just snack and talk and sit around a table and be really sociable. So it was lovely just to sit and chat and learn more about Johan's and Bianca's sourdough recipe thing. And yeah, I tried it, not very successful yet.
Johan and Bianca, he knew that 29 odd years ago at Skimbalski, when we first became friends, that you'd be showing us around Sydney and opening your heart and spending your hard-earned time with us. I really do appreciate it, all the time you spent with us and all the hours and the space that you sacrifice to show us around your amazing country.
Thanks, man. And thank you for the SIM card and the ticket and for JB, the koala bear that you gave us. We really loved spending time with you. And thanks again for sharing your little bit of life with us. Well, I think it's a big life with us. We really did appreciate it, eh, babes?
We really, really did.
Yeah, and we hope one day to do the same for you guys. Thanks, bye.